Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about alignment. Well, when do we do alignment? Wheel alignment. We do alignment every time we do suspension parts and steering parts like tire ends, bushings, because it will be out of alignment. The bad thing about having a bad alignment is your tires will wear out very quickly. Right now, I'm gonna do a front alignment on the X5 because we replaced the rack and pinion, and then we also we swapped tire ends, so it will not be the same as what it was. If you can see, I did a contraption. It appears to be a booby trap. So it's a string attached to the rear wheel, aligned parallel to it, and then goes to this jack stand. So this will reveal how much of an angle we have in the front. Now, this is when the steering wheel is centered. So what we have to do now is, make the right side of the wheel as equally close the string as to the left side. So what you have to do is, so this is your outer tire end, and this is your inner tire end, and you will turn this one clockwise, so that this will be longer. Remember, before you twist this part, you have to remove the clamp on the boot, or else the boot will be spinning and you will damage it. Turns, you see, that's 1 centimeter. That's 1 centimeter point 25. So we're almost there. A couple of turns more, and then we're good. All right, so that's aligning your left, and then your right. Instead of using a line like this from the rear, you measure from one of your threads. If you have a straight line from your threads like this one, so you measure it from the other tire, front side, the back side, and make the front side a millimeter shorter than the rear. A millimeter will give you a more straighter drive. Align this as much as I can, and then I'll go grab one of my kids to measure the thread difference. All right, I think we got it dead on. That's a centimeter 0.1 and a little bit just stowed in, and I'm happy with that. After you've done this, and then the right side, I believe you can now roll this to a tire center to have your car aligned professionally. But if you really, be precise on measuring this, you don't have to go to a tire center, to alignment center. I've done it a couple of times. I aligned it myself and then brought it to alignment shop, and I was dead on. Tolerance for alignment shops are also big. If you look at this, these are alignment values for the X5. Toe in would be from 0.1 degrees to 0.26 degrees. That's a lot. That's a lot of tolerance. So this is how you will do it. So line it up on one of the lines like this. You're using 10 because using this end is much more inaccurate. So seeing a line go through a line is actually more, I would say, more accurate. So I will let my kid hold onto this, and then the other side will be to here. So I'm measuring about, because we're not talking about what the distance is. We're talking about what will be the difference between the front side of the tire and the back side of the tire. So right now we're 170.75, something like that. And then we will measure the rear side, which I don't think I will be able to show you guys. Let me give it a try. So Josh is holding the other side. Josh, make sure it's on the outer line, okay? Are you sure? Because the difference is really big. Meaning we're really out of alignment. Let me eyeball it. So this is the front. And yeah, it is definitely very out of alignment. So let me do a couple of turns before we measure it. So we will make the adjustment on the right tires, remember guys. So our goal is to make this shorter. So we will turn this. I almost forgot the clamp. Alright, clamp is off. Back to business. The goal is to shorten this. So we have to turn this. How do I turn this? Counterclockwise, I think. I think it's getting shorter. A couple of turns on the passenger side to make it toe in. Let's see if how much is the difference is. Go up a little. That's 10. Yeah. So it's 169.5 in the front and on the rear. A little bit more. A couple of turns more. So once in a while, make sure that your steering is still centered. This is still correct. And then measure it again. Let's measure it again. Go up a little bit more. Go up, up, up. Okay. Here 10. So that's 669. Let's go to the back. You're 10. So it's 178.75. So we still need to tow it in a little bit. It's a tedious job, but we're almost there. Maybe a couple of 2 or 3 turns, and then we're dead on. Now it's a matter of how you want it as accurate as possible. So that's why I'm willing to do it, measuring front and back a couple of times as much as I can. Because if I do it right, then I don't have to go to the alignment center. Yeah. So a couple of turns and then we're done. So I hope you learned something from this. If you have any questions, just comment below and I'll be willing to answer. Okay, bye-bye.